So I saw this post on social media, and this particular lady is asking what should she do. So this is the situation. So she's dating a man, and then they've been dating for over 3 years. So according to her, they're preparing to marry, and all of that. Nothing serious, but of course, that conversation is happening and all of that. And then she's like, okay, fine. All her savings, she transferred it to him because he's really good. See Mike's face, because he's really good with money.
Come again.
All her savings, all her life savings, she transferred it to him because she's really good at savings. And also in the past few months, she made that her salary account as well. So all the money is entering inside directly. So she now noticed that recently they've been having some issues and the relationship is looking like...
You transferred it to a guy.
She transferred it. So the relationship does not look... She does not know. It's carried out. So like, they've been having issues back and forth and she's been rethinking things and now she's like, okay, you know what? I'm not sure what's happening here, but can I get my money back? Nah, Baba is angry.
But they're not married yet, right?
They're not married yet. It's just dating. Baba is angry and threatening that if you want to collect the money, we're going to break up. So she's asking what she should do. So I'm asking. Yeah. I think my first response was like, if you have more money, maybe you should collect money from her family members.
And give it to him.
Sometimes, I don't know, man. Maybe this is one of the people that say, this is Zobo. They're giving us Dodo and Zobo early in the morning. I can't understand how you even married women don't do that.
No, some married women do.
All their money. Like, I'm saying that, like, I'm not saying that, yes, of course, there are no absolutes. I'm just saying that even married women have a way to ensure that they have something for them. So what if anything happens? Like, a sensible person, someone with common sense would, no matter how, they are joint accounts. Doesn't mean that you should not have your own separate accounts, right? Isn't that the concept of joint? There's a joint account, but then you can also, there are accounts that you can also conduct your business or conduct your transactions, if need be, on your own. So, but how are you not married to a person? What is he giving her?
So, maybe more than we know.
No, not more than we know, you know.
Say you know.
You know.
No, I will advise her, let her, when she wakes up in the morning, she should just kneel and say, Olowo ori mi.
Well,
so to be honest, several people or different people, I've heard different versions of this type of story. To be honest.
Yeah.
I've heard a situation where the man literally, but this one in a home, where the man literally transfers all his money to the woman. And
all?
Yes. And then she now apportions a certain amount to him for the month.
Because women are better managers, or are known to be better managers.
So I've heard a situation like that where maybe the guy has a problem with managing his money or budgeting and all of that. And he says, look, I trust you and everything, and then let's have that done. Exactly. But in whichever way, you can give a part, but you can't give all. It just doesn't make sense.
Anyways, it's a good thing that she's first of even, seen this part of him, which is a red flag that she needs to look out for. And you know what, Auntie? Remove your slippers, shoes, whatever it is that you have on. You just
everything lies are heavy.
But yeah,
you run as far as you can.
But you don't know what she's getting from the guy. Also, the guy might be.
She gave it to him for some reasons,
maybe
best known to her.
Yeah.
But then again, we have heard cases where relationships, marriages break up, end in divorce because of financial fraud or financial issues.
Top two.
Exactly. So finances is the most intricate or one of the most intricate parts or elements of a relationship or a marriage. So the minute you're already having issues or there's any questionable character in terms of finance between yourself and your partner, it is an indication that you guys need to seek a therapist, a counselor, or whatever financial expert that you can, or seek the face of God, according to Winfrey, and try and sort it out. Finances, or yes, because we all have different ways in which we manage our monies, right? It is something that you need to discuss with your partner before saying the I do's. Don't go and give all your monies to somebody. It can run away.
I think another point, or something I want to also zoom in, right? Because to be honest, we don't know. Whoever wears the shoes knows where it hurts. She probably knows what she saw that made her make such a decision. So I will not even fault her in that thinking. However, I want to also zoom in on the anger of the guy. Somebody gave you their money, their life savings. They now want it back. Baba, why are you angry?
That's what I'm saying. That
Do you understand? Like,
Jackpot.
so he's probably seeing it
But
as
no
maybe
matter- no
okay,
matter-
she's
He's
probably
feeling
preparing.
entitled
Apart from
to
being
her money,
there's that, or
which
maybe
he
he's
has
also
no
seeing it
right
as-
over.
Yeah.
He has no right over that money. It is not your money,
but let
uncle.
me-
Do not feel entitled to somebody else's money. Give her back her money.
But I dare say that I find it quite absurd in every single way. So what happens when she needs transport fare?
Sure, of course,
You
so
give her.
maybe-
That's why I say, Olowo me.
Yeah, now.
How
So
can
maybe-
I?
You know, so I
No,
so
I
in
think
the first
for
place,
basic things like that,
for
maybe she
human,
would
for
say
yes,
so.
for I don't know, in the first place, that even shouldn't happen. Just yesterday, I was with Halima, my producer, and we're talking about this very interesting story about this particular guy we saw online. I mean, for the lady, she said, I've been with this guy from when I was, we've had a 7-8 year relationship, but financially, he has been the one doing everything. He's taking care of me. I moved into his house. In fact, he was abroad for one time. He was even sending money to me to build his house. He didn't even trust his family members. He trusted me.
And she did it for him. Yeah?
Yes, he opened a store for me. He did everything. Blah, blah, blah. Beautiful, wonderful. The house I built, we had a boys' quarter or something, you know,
She
and
also,
adjoining apartment.
Sad that I'm
started
waiting
something.
for-
No, she didn't start something. And this is what happens. A tenant comes in, a woman comes in as a tenant, and in 6 months, this guy gets married to that tenant. And-
Mike, why is that not the Why are we not
No,
talking about
this guy gets married. No, I just remember that because if we're talking about finances and
wow.
okay, this guy gets married to that tenant, and then auntie goes into serious, as in she's even admitted, he comes and collects the keys of the store from her. So she went all this while, she wasn't even planning herself personally. So my point at the end of this whole thing, no matter the financial plan, no matter
felt
the
heartbreak
financial
right
discussion you have with your spouse, you have to be self-sufficient to an extent. That is just it. You can't
Financial
do
independence is very important.
You can't do
And
all.
on that note, we'll take a quick break, people.